Okay, we're just about at the close of the FTSE. It's Wednesday, the 23rd of September. I just want to catch the end of this trade because it's quite a nice trade to go over. I entered after this candle right here, showed strong rejection on my zone. The market then broke the low, and I got triggered in at 6042.5. Now the market then turned around, pushed up, and you can see it's rallied all the way higher. Now the reason I held on to this position is because if you look here, we've made a lower high. We've then made a lower low. And although the market has pushed higher, it has not made a new high. It's not broken through this area. So when I got this rejection here, I was willing to hold on to the position. Now, when I got this candle, this strong candle right here, it fell all the way back down to the zone and then showed a strong bounce. When I got this candle, I was looking to exit if the market then continued to push higher, because this has shown a strong bullish sentiment, and another candle pushing higher would have been enough for me to exit. But it didn't. It then rolled around and fell away. This is why it's important to understand your stops rather than just looking at over here at the minus or the plus, whatever it may be. If you're just looking at that, you're going to panic, you're going to use your emotions, and you're going to trade incorrectly. You always have to have a plan. You always have to have a reason. I mean, there's nothing to say this isn't now going to push higher again. However, I'm going to hold it until 4:35. The market closes at 4:30. I'll let one 5-minute candle form after that, and then I will exit, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the market's fallen away. It's now 4:30. I won't let the market now jump back up and sting me. It's the market is officially closed at 4:30. This last 5-minute candle, the only reason I'm letting it run is because quite often a lot of orders come through just after the 4:30 close. So if there's a lot of sell orders coming in, people taking profit, then it will drop down a little bit further. So I'll keep my eye on it, and then when I close the position, I'm going to go over exactly why I took the trade. I'll reiterate why I was confident to hold the trade, and I will talk you through it. If you are interested in learning exactly how I trade the 5-minute time frame, it's the same for all markets, Forex, FTSE, the DAX, the Dow Jones, the exact same method I use. There is a link to the training address in the description section of the video. It's decisivetrading.usefedora.com. So this is exactly what I was expecting. The reason I was expecting a bit of a sell-off, now this is not the reason why I entered the trade. This is purely the reason I'm holding it for 5 minutes after the open. The FTSE, if I move this out of the way, the FTSE is up 1.4%. Now it's rallied up 1.4% throughout the day. It's then came up here and rejected twice. It's then fallen away and made a third run at it and rejected again. Now when this happens, quite often, not always, a lot of people holding positions will look to close out the position at the close, take their profits away, because the market is showing a slightly negative bias now, and they don't want to let their position be held overnight, especially not with all of the Chinese news and stuff that's been happening. The news with Volkswagen, it's causing the markets to go a bit haywire. So people are taking their profits, banking them, and being safe. So what are we at? 15 points. I'm just going to close this at 15 points. There we go. Now this is the difference between taking a loss up here because I was panicking and allowing the market to tell me what it wants to do and taking a profit. Let me just quickly go on to the daily time frame. So, wrong one. First of all, the market has been trading in a box, which I've already said. I've already mentioned this a couple of times. We broke out of the box. Now, if you're going to continue down out of the box, you need another day where it doesn't do what it's doing right now, which is pushing back. What we might be doing here is pushing up and coming back up to these levels at 6100, where we will meet resistance again. So the market bounced down. It came down to one of my key levels, which you can see right here. Came down here, touched here, went all the way up, bounced in my next level, continued its way up. It was a very strong rally. I think I was sitting 14 or 15 points in the negative at one point. The only time I considered closing the position was after this candle. I wouldn't have just closed it straight on the close of this candle because quite often this can happen. But after this candle, my mental stop was up here. If the market had then pushed up to here, I would have just closed the position. But as I've said, the market had already made a new low. It had failed to make a new high, even though it was going against me. It failed to make a new high, showed rejection, so I was happy to hold the position. It turned around and it fell away. A very nice end to the day. 15 points instead of a loss. That's why it's very important to let your analysis tell you how to trade rather than your emotions. So as always, if you are learning how to trade, please do subscribe to Decisive Trading. It's absolutely free, and I try to post at least 2 videos per week which will help you learn how to be a better trader. And of course there is the link to the training site below in the comment section. I'm James R. Thank you.